Hey, Jack Squad. Happy Friday, everyone. Hope all is well, and I hope you're making it happen for yourself. Gotta make it happen for yourself, right? A little chilly, a little nippy out here in Atlanta today. A little nippy, right? But anyway, you guys, make sure you like, share, comment, subscribe. Do that for me, please. Welcome all of my new subscribers. All of my information, social media, email, Cash App is down in the description box. Right there. Down in the description box, right? And as you all know, my birthday will be here in a little bit. I don't know what the day is. I don't even know what the date is. Is it the 17th? It's the 18th. Oh, geez. It's the 18th. So 10 more days will be my birthday. 10 more days. Yeesh. So, anyway, I got plenty t-shirts, guys. Plenty t-shirts. White with the black. Red with the white. And the red also has black lettering. Okay. And then we have the black t-shirt. I like them all. I've worn them all, right? These are good quality t-shirts. They're Hanes. They are $25. Small, medium, large, extra large. The 2X comes in white. I only got a couple of them because I've sold some of those that I had. But I got plenty of everything else. Small, medium, large, extra large, red, white, and black. You guys come on and get your t-shirts. Taxes is coming out, y'all. So, I had heard a rumor prior, a couple weeks ago, that they was going to be delayed. I don't know if it was a rumor if they said on the news, but that's not true, y'all. That's just a FYI, because people are getting dates, right? People are getting dates. So, I hope when y'all get y'all taxes, y'all think about your girl. Be like, oh, let me get one of them beautiful t-shirts. Make it happen for yourself. It's a self-motivating t-shirt, right? Just self-motivating. Make it happen for yourself. And speaking of motivation, as y'all know, on Wednesdays, I do midweek magic. Now, it's just a little inspirational, motivational thought. I go live for a few moments wherever I'm at. I go live in my car, depending on where I'm at. I don't necessarily sit right here and do that, but it just go live. And I do that because I always need some motivation for myself, right? But this pandemic, y'all, has made all of us a little crazy, some more than others. And that's going to be my topic today. But, so sometimes you just need one encouraging word. You just need somebody. We can't hug, right? I'm a hugger. Can't hug. I ain't hugged nobody since the pandemic, right? My kids came down a couple times. I can't even hug them. So you need some encouragement sometimes. Sometimes you need some motivation. Sometimes you need some inspiration. So I'm just giving it because I need it myself. Anything I tell y'all or anything that I, suggest somebody do is because I've already done it or I'm doing it now, right? And so I just think that you pass it on, you give it away, right? Give it away. So that's all I'm doing. Just a couple of minutes of inspiration, that I either may get from the Bible or other quotes or something I've lived or a thought that I have. So that's midweek magic, right? Now, I'm still planning on, I haven't got to wait. Everything depends on Corona. Everything I do depends on Corona, right? It just does. Sorry, y'all. It just does. So, still want to have the meet and greet here. Like I said, I have scoped out some venues, but we just waiting on Corona, and then we'll take it from there. You know what I'm saying? After I see how many people want to come, we can make it. Let's say I find a venue and it's relatively cheap, and then you guys let me know like what month are you available. Everybody's not going to be on the same page, but we'd have to come to a date or a month, narrow it down to a month or something like that, right? And I'm open for whatever, because I'm anxious to meet you guys myself. I'm anxious, and then a couple of my subscribers have said that they would assist me, right? So that's going on. And so today, y'all, I'm talking about, I know I told you guys I was going to give a review about the Bravo Ultimate Housewives trip. And I am. But something happened I got a wind of last night. A black woman, young black woman, 32, was on the Carnival cruise, right? With her husband, and jumped off from 10 stories up. 10 stories up. Now, I know that the pandemic has made some folks crazy and anxious. It's made me anxious. It's made me fearful a little bit. And a lot of people say, well, you believe in God, you shouldn't be feared. I'm human. And he gave me sense enough to be scared, right? But I keep my spirituality and I keep communication with my friends and family, my children. I keep communication, right? And even when something's not so well, I have a friend or two. You don't tell everybody everything, and I love all my friends, but there's maybe that one friend that you could tell this to, or that one friend that you could tell this to, right? And so I keep that up, right? Because being in the house and being with yourself, if you don't know you and if you don't love you, it can lead to problems, right? I don't know what was going on in this young lady's mind. Now, she had a little scuffle. She had a little situation in the hot tub. Now, the Carnival cruise, I've never been on one. This one was 11 stories. She was on the 10th story. That's huge. I knew they were big, but that's like a hotel, a floating hotel, right? In my mind, because I'm so logical, I be thinking, how do they make that safe? But okay. So, 11 floors this Carnival cruise ship holds. She was on the 10th floor. She got into it with somebody, a gentleman in the hot tub, right? She got into it. Security was called, and she was being erratic and crazy with them. They tried to detain her. They had some cuffs on her, or they were either trying. That part is not clear. They either had the cuffs on and she broke away, or they were trying to put the cuffs on and she broke away. And when she broke away, she went and jumped off the ship. Now, right there, y'all, what could be going on? What were you so angry about that you want to jump off the ship? 10 stories down, instant death. That's death. That's death. That's death instantly, right? But before she fell into the water, she hit her head on the lifeboats. Lifeboats are hanging around up there, attached to the ship. She hit her head, and then they said it looked like she was having a seizure. Well, she hit her head. So she was probably dead before she hit the water. Now then, they can't find her. This happened Wednesday. They looked for her until yesterday evening. Let me get my facts straight. They looked for her until yesterday evening. Now, this was on the coast of Mexico, on the golf course, right? Golf coast, right? And she was from Baton Rouge, I think, and it was 150 miles offshore of Southwest Pass, Louisiana, right? So it had left Cozumel, Mexico on Tuesday afternoon. She was not in handcuffs, that they're saying. She was not in the handcuffs when she jumped. And she disappeared. As soon as she hit, they disappeared. So they shot out flares. They threw the life circle things out to try to mark her where she was. And the ship went around for hours. It circled for hours before the Coast Guard came and took over the search. So they were actively trying to look for her. But that's the ocean, right? They may never find her. She's, I don't know how it goes. I'm not I'm not an expert with that, but I would think that you just go down straight to the bottom, and the ocean has a deep floor, right? They may never find her. And what at age 32 were you so angry about and so upset about? You said, "Fuck it, it's over." And your husband. Don't know if she have kids. Now, the funny thing I see funny about this happened Wednesday. Today is Friday. I've searched for her name. They have not said her name. They have not said her husband's name. They have not said her name, right? I was even looking at Louisiana news. I have the capability of seeing news in different cities. and they have not said her name, right? I was talking with someone and they said, well, probably, he's not well enough to talk and give a release for that or whatever, right? 32, right? I wonder, was she, did you take a pill? Was you smoking something? And then I was chatting with one of my girlfriends and she said, you know what? She probably had that plan. She just wanted to get into it with somebody to fuel the fire, right? Because you on a trip with your husband. First of all, you on a trip with your husband. I'm going to say that one more time. You on a trip with your husband. So many of us, me and my girlfriends, that's the most prevalent conversation we have. We want to make, right? You on a trip with your husband and you're not happy, you're not having fun. You so unhappy that you want to jump from 10 floors and jump down and kill yourself. That's heavy. That's too heavy for me to even comprehend, right? I'm going to keep watch on this because I wonder what the pre-story is. Did she have some mental health issues? Was she going through something? Was her and her husband actually together? Like what's going on? Did she have kids? And she did scream someone's name, a female's name. She said Alicia. She hollered that out. We don't know who that is. I want to say that's maybe a child, right? I don't know. She's 32. I don't know. The whole thing is, the world is just so crazy, y'all. And so, keep your mind. That's the only thing you got is this. This is all you got, right? You got to use it. And in my opinion, it is the strongest muscle or tool you have in your arsenal, your mind, right? You lose that, it's over with. Okay? You can lose a finger, a leg, a toe, the eye. But if you lose your mind, it's over with, right? And I struggle real hard to keep my mind, right? Because, I come from a family of mental illness is prevalent. Mental illness is prevalent, right? And you have to be aware of that. See, the first thing is being aware that it's a problem. And then trying to take care of the problem. Like me, I always thought, I can handle it myself. Well, and I pretty much have through my life, but I've had a lot of turmoil and strife, right? And so that's what I said. Matter of fact, I got to call them. I'd be so busy, I forgot. They haven't called me. I, chose to, I'm going to take some therapy because she said I don't have to be there. They can do it virtually. So that's what I want to do. I got to call my doctor because that lady, the therapist was supposed to call me and set up an appointment. So that's what I'm going to do. And I suggest, let me tell y'all something. Now that I'm older, I suggest everybody get some therapy. We all got PTSD. That's what I think. Maybe you had such a wonderful life or such a wonderful childhood that you don't. Good for you, and I'm happy for you. But if you've had a traumatic childhood or had a traumatic event happen to you in your childhood, your adulthood, you need to talk to somebody about it and get it out of here and put it out there. That's what I think, right? Because I think that I could have much better relationships with certain members of my family if I release all of this that I have inside of me instead of just stuffing it down, pushing it down, and ignoring it and ignoring them. I would have a much better relationship when I get it out, right? So anyway, y'all, I just wanted to get on here and say, do some mental health help, right? Do some mental health help. Talk to somebody, a pastor, a good friend, an auntie, because sometimes you can't talk to your mom and daddy, brother and sister, your kid, they're making people to talk to. Fine, you know what? I had an aunt tell me, she's dead and gone now. I wish she was here. I need her. I need all my aunts, right? They were very wise women and very spiritual women, right? And my aunt told me, she said, you don't have to tell me, you don't have to tell nobody that you know. Go to the bus stop and sit down and tell the stranger. Go tell the stranger, just to get it out of you. I didn't quite understand that. I was like, oh yeah, that kind of, but it's to get it out of you. Get it off of you. Get it off of you, put it out there in the atmosphere so the universe can fix it, right? So the universe can fix it. So anyway, y'all, that's what that's what I'm talking about today because that troubled me. I've got a couple of friends, close friends that are like sisters to me that are going through some heavy things. And so every day I'm thinking about them. Every day I'm praying for them. And, I don't always have time to talk to them because living life is hard, y'all, right? Especially when it's just you and you in a struggle. Every day, I shouldn't say struggle, but every day I have to be active. I have to be proactive. I have to be doing something, to maintain, my lifestyle, right? And, I'm busy trying to live my life, right? But I have friends that are dear to me that I try to touch base with periodically, because you never know what somebody is going through, and you want to be there for them. If it's nothing, like, I don't have any money to give anybody, anything like that, but I can pray with you, I can cry with you, I can just talk to you. Sometimes people just need somebody to vent to. So I'm saying all this to say, reach out to your people, or if you got a problem, let somebody be able to reach out to you. Because sometimes, like, if you're like me, you keep that stuff to yourself, right? You keep it to yourself, and then that's not good. And it boil and fester and cook all up in there. And then when it exposes itself, it's crazy, right? So, let that stuff out. Talk to somebody. Talk to somebody. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm going to say is talk to somebody, right? It can be the neighbor, and it's talk to somebody, right? And hopefully they got good sense and they can listen, and they can just be quiet and let you talk, okay? So anyway, that's what I got to say today, y'all. I am going to upload that video about the Ultimate Girls Trip, because Cynthia, I'm so surprised at Cynthia. Now, I watched the episode that I missed the day before last night. I think they come on tonight, too. And, they so stupid. Like, they just so stupid. Y'all got to watch it, right? But I'm going to talk about the Ultimate Girls Trip, because I do see the side of Cynthia that they talked about, right? Sometimes you can't hide who you is, but for so long, because you put in the right setting, it'll show. And I think that when you're around an ensemble, when you're around a group of people, you can kind of mesh in, but in a setting that's not comforting to you, your real you will show. The real me show all the time. I'm me all the time. I don't know how to be nobody else but me, right? I'm me all the time. I might be a more subdued me from time to time, but I'm me all the time. I'm me all the time. I don't know how to be anything else but me, right? What you guys see is who I am, right? That's who I am right now. I have been other things, but I've learned how to, that's the whole evolution and maturity. I've learned how to be much calmer and handle things in a different kind of way. But yeah, I'm going to upload that video. Again, y'all, t-shirts. Come on and get the t-shirts. And if you're waiting on your income tax, I'm going to be waiting for you too, right? $25, small, medium, large. You email me your full name, full address, the size, and the color. And then I'll email you back what your shipping and handling is. And then you can cash at me your total. Okay, guys? So everybody be safe. Check on your friends. Check on your family. Check on yourself. All right? Bye-bye. I want everybody to have a good